massive for Wrexham Football Club. This is an aspirational scheme, in partnership with others, that is going to transform not just the entrance to the town, but will make a difference to the whole region and will absolutely benefit Wrexham Football Club and put us squarely on the map again. The real key to making this happen, this didn't just happen in 5 minutes. You can trace this back to a number of years ago where we started to build these relationships with the different partners, and that culminates in where we are today. This happens by the right people being in the right rooms, developing the right relationships. And once you do that, you can find a way to some of the most challenging problems. And the COP has been a really challenging problem, but we're on our way now.
This is huge. This is absolutely huge, and that's why it requires 4 key partners to be part of it. It's probably going to be one of the biggest redevelopment projects that people in Wrexham will have seen in a generation, and that's why we're so proud and thrilled today. This is an absolutely thrilling project to be part of. I think we put together a brilliant partnership involving the club, Wrexham Council, Glendower, Welsh Government, and the Gateway project for Wrexham will be utterly transformational, but in particular it's going to bring joy, it's going to deliver on the ambition that many, many people who have supported this football club have wanted to see for many years.
It will transform the football ground. It will take us another 5,000 seats, takes up to around 16,000 seater stadium. That is massive for this football club and will set us up for the future. But the whole land, if you think about when you drive into Wrexham now and some of the things you see, you will see a transformation of the Glendower site through their Campus 2025 project. You will then see what is one of the most iconic football grounds in the country. Maybe not one of the biggest, but one of the most iconic. And once you see that new stand, and you see a 4-star hotel, and you see a conferencing centre, and you see a redeveloped train station, it's going to make a massive difference to Wrexham as a town. But it's going to be a real shot in the arm for this football club. That's where my real interests are, where my real focus on this is, and it's going to make a massive difference for us going forwards. We're talking big money, but it's feasible. We've been through a feasibility study with independent consultants, and it's feasible. So, what you're seeing here today is the first, real signs that this is on the road to delivery. We launched the vision in 2019 in July. I can remember being on the pitch, and we can probably dig out some of the photos and things from then. But between then and now, there's been a heck of a lot of work going on behind the scenes to get us to where we are today. We've hinted at this as we've gone along, but we're one of a partnership, so we stay together, we work together, and we announce together.
So hopefully one day I'll be standing here watching you playing in the Premiership. We all have to have dreams and aspirations, but and genuinely we all want to support this club. We're here for all the right reasons. The Welsh Government, myself as leader of the council, and everybody wants to support this club. And I think it's and just a big thank you really to Spencer, the football club, and the board, who have stuck with it. They've worked hard, they work tirelessly behind the scenes, and I know sometimes they come under pressure, and that's to be expected because the emotion of the fans. But we want Wrexham Football Club to climb the divisions, and we're here for the long term. A lot of people said after we did the last press release that it was pipe dreams. Well, it isn't a pipe dreams. These are realities. As I said, Collier's Park, the Groves, an investment there, training facility. Wonderful, great news for Wrexham. I'm delighted.
For the majority of my life supporting Wrexham Football Club, after the horrific things that happened at Bradford, we ended up with a 3-sided ground. And then, we took over the 3-sided ground after the COP was shut in the early 2000s. Most of my Wrexham supporting life, and a lot of Wrexham supporting life, has been in a 3-sided ground. This will give us a real ball and something that we can all be really, really proud of. We have to match that on the pitch. It's not been the greatest of seasons. Everybody understands that. We're very sorry about that and what's happened, and that's got to put right. We're seeing some kernels of that changing round, with some really good young players joining the club and making a real difference. We've got every confidence in Dean that we'll get us challenging at the right end of the table next season, with a strong finish to this season to make sure that we don't have any issues in this season. But coming back to the development itself, it will be something that every Wrexham fan will be proud of. And what do they say? Build it and they will come. Once you get real top class facilities, it will make it an even more iconic venue for more people to say, do you know what? I'm going to get down to the racecourse because it's a fantastic environment and it's something to be really proud of. So we believe not only will it, give us something to be proud of, it can help grow our fan base even further.